Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Julius Randle is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. On offense, here are the Warriors. Here's Butler trying to find Green. He's got it now. Green with a screen for Hield. Off target from three-point range. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. I asked him how you take care of the Stifle Tower himself, Rudy Gobert. Coach said, I think you just try to pester him on defense and stay away from him on offense. If he's anywhere near our shooters, that means it's time to move the ball. So they'll have to play keep away when it comes to Gobert. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Outside, Green. Butler from outside. Minnesota with the rebound. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Now, here's McDaniels. He's defended by Podziemski. 6 to shoot. Outside for Randle. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here. It's stolen by Gobert. Randle outside. Here's Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
Minnesota shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
First one falls for him. And, Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And Edwards drops them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Butler against McDaniel. Gobert with the block.
This is what Gobert is known for, his ability to swat shots away with ease.
And the basket by Edwards.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Outside, Green. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. To the middle. And that one is stuffed right through.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now here's Edwards. Outside Conley. That's tipped. Jackson Davis with it. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Jackson Davis. Randle against Green. And here is Butler. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And, you know, the defense can do nothing about that. Butler with the strength, the vertical, also highly skilled. That's just hard to handle.
Bounce pass, Conley. Edwards with it. Outside for Randle. Shoots over Jackson Davis. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive glass.
Now here's Butler. Going inside. Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Butler. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And, you know, Butler thinks the game as well as he plays it. He's a smart player. I like how he uses the pump fake to draw the contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Butler. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Guys, thanks. Well, Jimmy Butler is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He'd been in a standoff with the Heat. As they hesitated to extend him at the number he desired, he knew there's going to be someone willing to pay up. And guys, I'm very interested to see how Butler fits in his new opportunity.
We'll continue to track that story. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Now here's Conley. No scoring in this one. To the inside. Here's Edwards. Back to Gobert. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Here's Butler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jaden McDaniels. The Warriors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Jimmy Butler. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the 2nd time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
That one misses.
You know, when you're looking to create a culture, a championship-type culture for your team, you want guys like JB, guys that are tough, accountable, and consistent.
Warriors trail by 3. Here's Jackson Davis. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Now here's Conley, still without a basket. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
All right, fans, it is dance time. Get up and get moving, like everyone's watching. You're on the screen. Oh, yeah.
Dominguez come in for the Warriors.
Now into the lineup for your Warriors, number 00, Jonathan Kuminga.
Now here's Conley. He's defended by Pajemski. Has to Gobert. Clock at 6. Here's Conley. Another miss by Minnesota. The Warriors trailing. Kuminga with it. Now defended by Gobert. And Kuminga throws it down.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Randall outside. Back to Conley. McDaniels kicks to Conley. Lobbed up there for Edwards. It's stolen by Kuminga. Butler against Conley. Healed outside. Back to Butler. Jackson Davis with it. Gobert on him. Kuminga, screen on McDaniel. Pass to Butler. This one for three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Back to Randall. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Randall's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Forcing his way in is Randall. Hard for the defender to counter his strength.
Outside, Kuminga. Pass to Butler. Healed against Edwards. 9 feet out. Healed with the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 1.
And smart decision by Hield. Surveys the defense and then just takes it himself.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Jackson Davis. Butler finds Jackson Davis. Off target with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Gobert with a screen on Hield. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Changes. Kevon Looney is checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Payton comes in for Butler. And it's Moses Moody in for Hield. Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Looney kicks to Kuminga. And they call an illegal screen here.
First personal foul.
The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. They set the pick. DiVincenzo passes to Alexander Walker. Reed with a screen on Payton. 5 on the clock. Here's Shannon. Podziemski grabs the board.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Into the lane. Chalk up 2 there.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
The Warriors have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Defensive foul. Julius Randle. First personal foul. 13 foul.
What's up?
At the line for 1, Podziemski.
Free throw good. Podziemski. Timberwolves trail. Now DiVincenzo. Pass to Shannon. That That one good for 2. Shannon's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
And, you know, the screen wasn't that great, but still he got it done. Excellent concentration on the hard finish.
By himself, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
I think DiVincenzo is at his best in the open court because he's got tremendous speed.
Pass to Looney. Inside. Kuminga down low. Randall on him. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in.
For your Warriors, number 23, Draymond Green.
The Timberwolves shooting 47% from the field to start things off. Pass to Shannon.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
There's 1:59 left to play in the first quarter. Drills the three-pointer. Now it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Now here's Moody. Defended by Alexander Walker. A nice shot by Moody.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Defended by Moody. 6 on the shot clock. Randall surveying the D. Unable to get that one. Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Green. Payton outside. Down low. Kuminga the pass to Moody. It's Payton high post. Still yet to score. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Shots good by Shannon. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in a guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Pass to Moody. Back to Pajemski. Reed against Green. Payton with the screen for Green. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
At all times he's on the court. Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action.
The Warriors shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
He's perfect from the line this time. 16 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Edwards looking it over. Reed with a screen for Edwards. Connects from 3-point range. Edwards got 11.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Here's Spencer. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. Then there's Moses Moody. Then there's Payton. And it's Spencer in at the point. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Kuminga. Shot clock at 5. Green passes to Spencer. Here's Moody. No good from outside. Timberwolves leading by 6. Pass to Edwards. And here is DiVincenzo. Edwards inside. Defended by Moody. Edwards inside. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Here's Spencer. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance. How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. So Edwards will go to the free throw line. And it goes on Draymond Green. Minnesota shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Miller's checked in. Throw good, Edwards.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Now here's Green. Outside Kuminga. Up top Moody. Three-pointer. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Spencer.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The competitive fire of Anthony Edwards, admirable, going right back at him.
To the paint. Here's Green. Reed with the rebound.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
From past the arc, and another 3 for Minnesota.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to talk to his guys. Looney's checked in for Moses Moody. Joe Ingles is checked in for Minnesota. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Looney. Still scoreless. Here's Payton. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Edwards. Good D by Payton. Warriors trail by 8. And there's Green on the assist from Payton. Green's got 6.
And one thing about Draymond, he almost invites contact. And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Now, here's Payton. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Bounce pass from Alexander Walker. Now, here's DiVincenzo. Here's Reed. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
When Nas Reed is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, but this guy gets deflections, he goes after loose balls, he gets you extra possessions on the glass, he steps in and takes charge. I mean, he does all the little and big things.
Warriors trail by 9. Pick by Kuminga. Up top, Armstrong. Covered by Conley. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Armstrong. Buries it from three-point range. Armstrong's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now, Alexander Walker. Edwards with it. Defended by Moody. To the inside. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Armstrong with it. Now Moody. Pass to Armstrong. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Conley. About that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Armstrong. Minnesota's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Inside, and slam dunk by Gobert.
It's like running into an immovable object. Gobert setting that pick nicely.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Make some noise for your Warriors Junior Cam Squad.
Here's Spencer, covered by Conley. Butler against Randall. Shot clock at 6. Butler with the ball. Randall on him. Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Butler. Conley kicks to Randall. Back to Conley. Down low. Edwards at the rim.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Payton outside. Pass to Kuminga. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Warriors have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good, and the Warriors making a change here. He hits both from the stripe. Minnesota with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Outside, Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Edwards got 22.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
To the middle. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Butler kicks to Hield. Back to Butler. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And Jackson Davis gets it to go.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Randall outside. Back to Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Great lob and an even better finish by Gobert.
Warriors trail by 9. Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Conley, the pass to Randall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
Powerful move that time by Randall. And he'll go to the free throw line.
It's his first trip to the line.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
And he knocks down the first one. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Both free throws good from Randall. Warriors trail by 11. Hield outside. Pass to Green. Butler deciding where to go with it. Gobert with the block. Randall against Butler. To the left wing. Now here's McDaniel. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Jimmy Butler.
The length that McDaniels brings gives him an advantage against the smaller defender, sometimes drawing a foul like he did there.
The Timberwolves shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. He's off on the first.
Known as a versatile and tremendous defender, McDaniels also continues to make real good progress as a scorer.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. And the second free throw, good. Warriors trail by 12. Here's Podziemski. Butler on the way. McDaniels defended. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, I like how Butler uses his body in the paint. Excellent at forcing the issue and getting the call close to the rack.
The Warriors have shot the ball well from the free throw line. 8 of 9.
Taking 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Clark, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. He hits the second from the line. And here's Randall. 6 points for him. To Alexander Walker. Clark against Butler. And here's Randall. 5 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Randall's got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves. Now Pajemski, over by Conley, back to Butler. There's the triple. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
The Timberwolves have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Warriors trail by 14. Outside Butler. Green with a screen on Clark. Here's Butler. And the Warriors miss again. Minnesota's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Randall outside. No good with the triple. The Warriors have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Hield kicks to Green. Now here's Hield. He's tightly guarded. Here's Butler. Look at the attack of Butler in the lane.
This is the best place for Butler to shoot it from. He's excellent at that in-between shot.
Randall outside. To the paint. It's tipped. Here's Gobert. Got it. Good job in the low post. Gobert's got 8 points here in this quarter. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist.
A very efficient range shooter. You expect Hield to take these shots.
Conley the pass to Clark. Down low. Here's Randall. It's rebounded by Golden State. Jackson Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Butler dishes to Hield. Alexander Walker passes to Randall. A stupendous finish in traffic. And that's 10 points for Julius Randle.
Boy, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
Outside Butler. The driving Jimmy Butler.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Gobert with a screen on Green. Three-pointer, Randall. That one, no good. And we've reached halftime in this one. The Timberwolves on top. They're up by 11. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. On the court for Minnesota, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Handle out there with Jaden McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the center. McDaniels against Butler. Pass to Green. Back to Butler. Lock at 6.
Excellent defense from McDaniels. Jaden's length and activity, really a problem for shooters.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. The Warriors have found something with Draymond Green and Trace Jackson-Davis inside. Green says, with the rim protected by Trace, I can just play off instinct and read the game. Jackson-Davis says, being able to interchange with him is great. The things he teaches me has helped my game a lot. Kevin?
I'd love to hear those stories. Thanks, David. Podziemski sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Podziemski's got 6 points. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Heel. Here's Edwards. Good D by Heel. Warriors trail by 10. Podziemski finds Jackson-Davis. Green with the ball. Now here's Butler. McDaniels defending. Here's Jackson-Davis. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
Excellent pass from Butler right there. That's why he's considered a team leader.
Randall passes to McDaniels. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. For 3, Edwards. Bucket, Edwards slotting home the 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
McDaniels against Butler. And it's Podziemski in the corner. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Over in the corner, Edwards. Back to Conley. Randall outside. Pass to McDaniels. The 3. Randall no good. Warriors trail by 11. Here's Podziemski. Over by Conley. Gobert with the block. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Six on the shot clock. Green with a screen on Edwards. Healed from outside. Conley grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Randall. It's deflected. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pajemski with it. Picked up by Edwards. Pajemski's shot is good. Pajemski's got it back down to within single digits for the Warriors. Outside Edwards. Randall a screen on Hield. Here's Edwards. Edwards gets it done inside.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Pajemski, the bounce pass. Pass to Jackson Davis. Oh, good on the triple. Minnesota leading by 11. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's foul number 2 for him. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Randall against Green. For 3, Edwards. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. The Warriors have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Outside Conley. And the layup's good off the glass.
Basketball can be very simple. If you can let Conley run the pick and roll, it's normally a good thing.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Pajemski with it. He's got 8. Back to Hield. Lets the 3 fly. The three-pointer is right on target. Hield's got 8 points.
It's really that simple for Hield. His shot so dialed in and on target.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. Here's Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. Randall from outside. They get it again. And finished off by Gobert.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
Warriors trail by 12. Now Pajemski. Now Green. And here is Butler. Edwards defending. They kick out to Hield. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
Smooth passing that time. Butler doing his best to keep everybody involved and in sync.
Now here's Conley. Randall outside. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Hield against Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Inside, that's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Hield. Dominguez come in for the Warriors. Gary Payton comes in for Hield, and the Timberwolves also making a change. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. Minnesota leading by 14. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Tries again. Gobert, no good. Golden State's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Pass to Pajemski. Green with a screen on Randall. 5 on the clock. Here's Pajemski. Count that one. Pajemski's got 10.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Now here's Conley. Randall outside. Puts up a three. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Stolen by Michael Conley. Pass to Alexander Walker. And here we go. And Gobert throws it down.
The 7-footer plus Rudy Gobert goes up and makes it hurt coming down.
Here's Podziemski. He's got 10. Here's Jackson Davis. Here's Payton. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Alexander Walker passes to Edwards. Pass to Conley. It's rebounded by Kuminga. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They trail by 14.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Now here's Gobert. 14 points for him. Randall dishes to Gobert. It's good. Gobert's got the lead up to 14 now for the Timberwolves.
It's too easy for him when he's that close. The defense has to put a body on Gobert inside.
Outside, Green. Kuminga down low. Defended by Alexander Walker.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Conley sets a screen for Edwards. From downtown, Warriors with the rebound. Jackson Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Heat. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Got a piece of it. It's taken away by Payton. Podziemski with it. Conley picks him up. It's stolen by Randall. Minnesota leading by 12. Conley, the pass to Alexander Walker. Six to shoot. Gobert, the screen. The offensive rebound. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
A clever pass that time by Conley. He liked what he saw over there better than what he got off the pick.
Outside, Payton. Back to Podziemski. Now here's Kuminga. Defended by Alexander Walker. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Timberwolves leading by 14. Now here's DiVincenzo. Three-pointer, Randall. And it's Looney with the rebound.
And, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively. You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Shannon passes to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Alexander Walker. Defended by Moody. Goes up on the wing. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. He doesn't hit that one. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Timberwolves lead by 12. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Looney. Then there's Payton. Then there's Moody. And it's Spencer in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's DiVincenzo. And there's the drive. Banked in off the glass.
Look at how DiVincenzo burst inside on the drive. Gave the defense no time to set up.
Spencer, the pass to Looney. Payton surveying the floor. Pass to Kuminga. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the Timberwolves on the break.
Good gamble that time by Edwards. He, as much as anybody, wants this team to be out in the open floor.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. It's a 16-point game. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch pails with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Here's Spencer, defended by DiVincenzo. Payton right side. 4 on the shot clock. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 15. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Fader on the way. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 4th rebound in this one. Moody the pass to Spencer. Pass to Kuminga. Payton outside. To the inside. Looney. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Now here's Edwards. That one drops for him. Edwards got 33 points.
And with the way he can rise, Edwards able to get that shot off anytime.
Here's Spencer, defended by DiVincenzo. Left side, Kuminga. Pass to Spencer. From deep 3-point land, Moody's shot is off.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's Spencer. Back to Kuminga. With the fadeaway. And the shot is good.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
Now here's Edwards. Strong move inside by Edwards.
Edwards flexing on them now. Bully ball inside.
Warriors trail by 15. Here's Spencer. Pass to Moody. Knocks it loose. Fires the 3. Great D that time from Edwards. Minnesota leading by 15. Inside. Wants to get it to Reed, and does. Here's the floater. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Spencer. Looney finds Payton. Here's Spencer. Here's the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Looney sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Edwards kicks to Clark. Conley sets a screen for Clark. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Golden State. Jackson Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's DiVincenzo. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. DiVincenzo's got 6 points in the quarter. Butler against Clark. Down low. Pass to Podziemski. Outside Butler. Now here's Hield. For 3. And the Warriors miss again. Timberwolves leading by 17. Clark finds Conley. It's tipped. Kuminga against Conley. Kuminga the pass to Hield. Back to Kuminga. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Now here is Conley. Defense is right there. Can't get it to fall. Warriors trail by 15. Hield outside. Pass to Kuminga. Edwards brings the double team. Hield with it. Conley picks him up. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick outside to Butler. Butler draining the 3.
I would not call Butler a laser, but he knows when he needs to keep the defense honest, and he'll take and make his share of those three-point shots.
Reed with a screen on Kuminga. For 3, Edwards cans it from downtown. Edwards got 38 points.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Jackson Davis. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's Reed. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Here's Hield. Here's Kuminga. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Dubs, Jonathan Kuminga. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Kuminga. The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. Minnesota also making some changes. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Clark. And it's McDaniels in for Dante DiVincenzo. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Timberwolves leading by 16. Pass to McDaniels. Conley sets a screen for McDaniel. Gobert with it, guarded by Green. And here's Edwards from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Kuminga kicks to Butler. It's stolen by Gobert. Randall passes to Edwards. Here's Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And it's that bulldog mentality that Green possesses, just going at defenders and daring them to foul him.
Free throw drops for Green. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. And both free throws good for Green. And Minnesota has possession. 17 points was their biggest margin. Randall outside. Back to Conley. And Butler sends it back.
That shot never had a chance thanks to the quick hands of Jimmy Butler.
Podziemski finds Butler. And they double up Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Green. The 3. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Timberwolves leading by 14. Outside Edwards. Randall, a screen on Hield. Here's Edwards.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it. That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the contact for the hoop and the harm.
Shooting for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards. At the line for 1.
One shot.
Warriors trail by 17. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. Minnesota on D. 17-point lead, their biggest. Podziemski with it. Driving in. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 5th assist in this one.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Now here's Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And that one drops for him. Edwards got 45 points.
Always judicious with the rock. Conley looks to make high-quality passes to ready shooters.
Green against Randall. Outside, Green.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Hield outside. Clock at 6. Nailed from three-point land.
The control Hield has over his shot in all conditions and circumstances, pretty incredible.
Conley with it, outguarded by Hield. Randall outside. Here he goes. Count it, good. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
Going towards the basket, that's when Randall's most dangerous.
Outside, Green. Back to Butler. Three-pointer. And another 3 for Golden State.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Timberwolves leading by 13. Randall kicks to Conley. To the middle, here's Edwards, and Edwards slams it in.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Timberwolves.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Anthony Edwards.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Now here's Edwards. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. In the corner, it's Healed to the paint. Here's Jackson Davis. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Defensive foul, Rudy Gobert. 4th personal foul, 3rd team foul. At the line for the Dubs, Trace Jackson Davis. 1 shot.
That one misses for Jackson Davis. So it's Minnesota now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Alexander Walker. Good, nice job down low.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Rudy. This is a defense-first team, and you picked it up in the second half. What changes did you make at the half?
I feel like we weren't focused in the first half defensively, and we just have to come back and communicate and just be focused, and that's what we did.
Attention to detail, Rudy. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.